Welcome back to linear circuit theory. In last lecture, we have discussed about the transient response of first order RL circuit, and in this lecture, we will discuss about the first order RC circuit with the short trick to solve the numerical example. So just let's start. So start with the review of capacitor property. So here we have shown a capacitor C, and suppose this switch is closed at t equal to 0 and applied voltage is B. How the voltage and current equation is related to the each other? So basic equation of capacitor is that it will store the charge whenever there is a potential V. So Q equal to CV. If we differentiate this charge with respect to time, it will give you the current I. So current is across the capacitor. IT is, that is the differentiation of the charge, because C is constant. So this is differentiation of voltage. So IT equal to C del VT upon del T. So if voltage is given across the capacitor, differentiate the voltage with respect to time, multiplied it with the C, it will give you the value of current. Okay, if current is given, then integrate this current, multiplied it 1 by C, it will give you the value of voltage VT. So this is relation of voltage and current across the capacitor. Okay, now that is the first point. Now we are discussing about the switching condition. So what is the sense of switching conditions? Switching conditions means we are changing the position of switch in the circuit. So see here we have moved this switch from, or connect to the circuit. Okay, so voltage is established across the capacitor and it will store the charge. Therefore, there is a current I. So what is switching? What is the position of voltage VT across the capacitor? It will take some time to reach from 0 to the maximum value, and this is known as switching condition, and this supposed time is represented as del t. Okay, so that is the transition time. So in transition time, voltage is moving from 0 to V, and this time del t is in range of nanosecond. Therefore this del Vt by del t is very high. So del Vt by del t is very high means current It is very high. So current high means it is working as the short circuit. Okay, so in switching condition or in transition time, if we represent this time as transition time during the switching condition, capacitor work as the short circuit. While in steady state condition, steady state means the change in voltage become zero or voltage become constant. So in steady state condition, del Vt by del t is zero. Del Vt by del t 0 means current It is 0, and current It is 0 means it work as the open circuit. Okay, so in switching condition, capacitor work as the short circuit, and in steady state condition it work as the open circuit. If we compare these property with the inductor, it is just opposite to the uh, property of the inductor. Okay, I'm just clearing the drawing and see. Here voltage is related as It equal to C del Vt upon del T, while across the inductor voltage Vt equal to L del I by del T. Okay, if inductor equation is given, replace I by V and B by I and C by L, that will give you the relation across the inductor. Okay, so that is the first case. Second, in switching condition, capacitor work as the short circuit while inductor work as the open circuit. While in steady state, capacitor work as the open circuit, and while inductor work as the short circuit. Okay, so you just remember one property either for inductor or either for capacitor. Just reverse, you will get the property of other. Suppose you have remember the property of inductor and you want to use the property of capacitor. So just short make the just opposite property. Therefore, both property are opposite to each other. Okay. Now, next important is capacitor voltage. Capacitor voltage does not change instantaneously. What is the sense? It be changing the position of switch as time t. Then the voltage just before switching VCT minus is equal to the voltage just after the switching VCT plus. So here we are saying that capacitor voltage does not change instantaneously, while in the case of inductor current does not change instantaneously. We will use this concept to solve the numerical problem. Now, these first, second, and third property are in time domain. Okay, if we want to see what the behavior of capacitor in frequency domain, so if we integrate this equation, Vt equal to 1 upon C I dt. Okay, so see if Bt is replaced as Bs, S is representing the complex frequency and its value is equivalent to j omega. So Laplace transform Bt is Bs and integration of this term is 1 upon C Is upon S plus minus B0 upon S. There may be the positive sign or minus sign. This will depends upon how the capacitor is charged initially before the switching. Okay, so that is B0 upon S. If we take initial voltage B0 equal to 0, so this term becomes 0, and if we replace S as j omega, so this is B equal to 1 upon j omega C into I. For simplicity, Bs is represented as B and Is is represented as S. So see here, the voltage across the capacitor in frequency domain is related to the current as 1 upon j omega C into I. So if we take the magnitude of this term, okay, so this is 1 upon omega C is representing the magnitude, and this is known as reactance of the capacitance, and 1 upon j provide the phase of minus 90 degree. So phase of, if we assume the initial phase of I is theta, and then the phase of B become theta minus 90 degree. Okay, so if current is given, how can we find the voltage? Multiplied with current I with 1 upon omega C and reduce the angle by 90 degree, or we can say voltage lag by current by 90 degree across the capacitor. Now move to the next key point to solve the RC problem. Okay, RC circuit problem. If we have given the RC first order circuit, how can we solve the problem of that circuit? So just as we solve the first order RL circuit, same here, try to make the Thevenin equivalent across the capacitor. So capacitor is given you. Okay, so just try to make the Thevenin equivalent across the terminal of the capacitor, means convert the circuit into a single voltage source series with your resistance. So that is my VTH and that is my RTH. Okay, there in case of inductor, time constant is L by R, while here time constant is RC. Okay, so time constant is RC. Sometime what is the unit of RC? Therefore, unit of RC is second. Okay, and 1 upon RC is the representing the frequency. Okay, so time constant is here is RC, and what the significance of this RC? So see here, same here, the capacitor voltage across the capacitor BCT is B1 minus e to the power minus t upon RC. And how can we get this equation? Same as we get into the inductor. This voltage B is across the voltage BR and across the capacitor C. So this voltage B equal to voltage across capacitor is resistance is R into I, if I is the current across the capacitor resistance, plus the uh, current voltage across the capacitor is 1 upon C integration of IT dt. Okay, that is IT and dt. Okay, so that is then first if you just differentiate this equation, so this B becomes 0. Equation is RIT plus 1 upon CI equal to 0. Calculate the value of I either by classical method or by Laplace transform and get the voltage B across the capacitor 1 upon CI dt. So the value of voltage BCT across the capacitor is B1 minus e to the power minus t upon RC. So RC is representing the time constant. So this term is an exponential decaying term. At t equal to 0, this is e to the power 0 means 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So voltage across capacitor at t equal to 0 is 0. And for high value of t, e to the power minus t upon RC becomes 0. So it will charge approximately up to the maximum value applied across it. At time t equal to RC, if we take time t equal to RC, this will reach to the value of 66% of its maximum value, because e to the t equal to RC, e to the power minus 1, and 1 minus e to the power minus 1 is approximately equal to 0.66. So this is charge up to the value of 66%. And in time constant, 4 RC, e to the power, that is t equal to 4 RC. So this is e to the power minus 4. E to the power minus 4 is approximately equal to 0.01. So this is approximately 99% of maximum value. So in one time constant, capacitor is charged approximately 66%, and in 4 time constant, it will charge up to the 99%. So for key point to solve the RC circuit, first is make the Thevenin equivalent, second is the time constant. Third point we use to solve the problem as capacitor voltage does not change instantaneously, means VCT minus equal to VCT plus. And last point is very important. Okay, here we have shown a relation of capacitor voltage at different time instant. So BCT, what is BCT? BCT is representing the voltage across the capacitor at time t infinity. BC infinity is representing the capacitor voltage for the long time or steady state voltage. T naught is representing the time at which switching is done. Okay, so BCT is related to the equation is voltage across the capacitor at time t is BC infinity plus BC T naught minus BC infinity into e to the power minus T naught upon RC. Okay, if you are changing the switching at t equal to 0, then T naught become 0. So this same equation can be find using this formula. So see, at infinity time capacitor is charged to the maximum value, so BC infinity is infinity. T naught is 0 and BC 0. Initially capacitor work as the short circuit, no initial voltage, so BC naught is 0. This is voltage B and this term is 0, so this is 0. So now this is equivalent to e to the power minus t upon RC. So same equation can be get with the help of this equation. So we will use this formula to solve the first order RC circuit. Okay, so these are some key points to solve the problem of the first order RC circuit. Now here we are discussing some question for the first order RC circuit. So in question first, see, given as in the following circuit BC0 equal to 80 volt. So this voltage BC0 is given as 80 volt and we have to calculate the value of BRT for T is greater than 0. Okay, question in maximum competitive exam is in objective form. So our target is to solve the problem in minimum time duration. Okay, so let's see, that is BCT is given and we have to find the value of BR. Okay, so it is starting from 880, option as minus 8 and 80. So see, at T equal to 0, capacitor is represent as the short circuit, or it has only initial voltage 80 volt. So this 80 volt voltage is divided into these all resistance. Okay, if we take 120 into 60 into parallel, because both are connected into parallel, so we are replacing these resistance 120 into 60 parallel, and this is equivalent to 40 ohm, because 120 into 60 divided by 120 plus 60 and 200, this become 40 ohm, and voltage across this is BR. Okay, so at T equal to voltage across capacitor is 80 volt, and this is same in this path because that is in parallel. This path is parallel to the 80 ohm and in this path. Okay, so current in this path is voltage 80 divided by total resistance 160 plus 40 plus 200. Okay, so this is the total voltage current, and multiplied with 40 it will give the voltage. So BR voltage become equal to 80 into 40 upon 160 plus 40 plus 100. So this voltage is 8 volt. Okay, so answer A is correct because what is the value of voltage? 8 volt. But if we want to see what is the time constant, because sometime in question the question is has the magnitude same and differentiate by the time constant. So time constant is RC. So see, if we find the equivalent resistance across the capacitor, okay, so this is 1600 parallel with this total I say 160 plus 40 200 and 200 400. So this 400 resistance parallel with 600. So my equivalent resistance is 320 ohm, and time constant RC is given as R is 320 and the capacitor value is 0.5 millifarad, because so this time is 6.25. So my options A is correct. Sometime there may be the answer is 8, that is also answer is 8 magnitude. So if we want to differentiate, so time constant is 6.25. So answer is A is correct. So keep in mind some point, time constant. Okay, capacitor voltage does not change instantaneously. Capacitor voltage equation, and using these some few points you can solve the problem of first order RC circuit. Now we are moving on the second question. So see what the question is saying. In the circuit shown below, switch is open at T equal to 0. So this switch is given. Okay, so this switch is, I'm just clearing the drawing first. This switch is open at T equal to 0. Okay, after a long time. Before long time, this switch is closed. The value of voltage B0 T for T is greater than 0. We have to find the value of this B0 for T is greater than 0. Okay, so in question capacitor is given. So first we have to find the what is the value of B0 at before the switch is open. So when switch is closed, now suppose this switch is closed for a long time, and in long time this capacitor work as the open circuit, because in steady state it work as the open circuit. So what is the voltage across this capacitor? So see, that is an open, so no current across this capacitor in steady state. This 2 ohm and 2 ohm is series 4 ohm, and with parallel with 4 ohm, that is 4 ohm parallel with 4 ohm, that become 2 ohm. So current from here, current I is this 4 ohm parallel with 4 ohm, 2 ohm, and with series with 4 ohm. So current in this circuit is 12 divided by 4 plus 2k. Okay, so now the what is the value of how can we replace the circuit? There is a 12 volt supply, that is 12 volt voltage. Okay, so parallel resistance is 2 ohm, because 2 to series 4 parallel with 4, so this is my 2 ohm resistance, equivalent resistance, and that is the point of my capacitor, and there is an resistance of 4 ohm. Okay, so this is my resistance of 4 ohm. So voltage across the capacitor before t equal to 0 minus is current 4 divided by 4 plus 2 multiplied with 4. So that is the value of voltage across t equal to 0. 0 minus before the switching. Okay, now for steady state condition, what is the condition? So see, in steady state conditions, this switch is open, so no significance of this resistance. Okay, so what is the voltage? Capacitor work as in steady state as open circuit. So this 12 volt divided into 4 and 4, and voltage across capacitor is just voltage same as across the 4k. So this 12 volt is divided into 4 4. So just see just half of the applied voltage. So this BC infinity is 12 divided by 2. So voltage across the capacitor infinity is 6 volt. Okay, so that is BC0 and that is BC infinity. What is the equivalent resistance across the capacitor? So see, there is no significance of this resistance. So if we want to find the equivalent resistance across the capacitor, this voltage source is short. So starting from this point, a resistance between these terminals. So this 2 ohm parallel with this 4 and 4. Okay, so resistance across the capacitor is 2 plus 4 parallel with 4. So equivalent resistance is 4 kilo ohm. So that is the value of equivalent resistance. Now voltage across the capacitor B0T, same formula as BC infinity is 6 plus BC0 B, because we are finding the voltage across the 4 kilo ohm. So this is BR infinity plus BR0 minus PR infinity into e to the power minus t upon RC. So answer is 6 plus 2 into e to the power minus 2.5t. Therefore, option A is my correct option. So see here, the difference in the answer is plus 2 minus plus 2 minus. Okay, time constant is same. So प्लीज लुक द प्रॉब्लम फर्स्ट, प्रॉब्लम को देखिए 1 मिनट और 10 20 30 सेकंड जो भी लेना चाहते हैं आप लीजिए, उसके बाद प्रॉब्लम को अप्लाई कीजिए। यानी जितने कूल तरीके से आप प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व कर पाएंगे उतनी ही जल्दी सॉल्व कर लेंगे और उतना ही अच्छे कॉन्सेप्ट के साथ कर पाएंगे। सो प्रॉब्लम को हड़बड़ी में नहीं करना है, बहुत आराम से करना है, ठीक है। नाउ ओके, now we are moving to the next problem. See, sometime there is a problem, find the different value of voltage current with respect to the time, number of differentiator. So in this problem, what the question say, in the following circuit capacitor initially is uncharged, that there is no capacitor voltage t equal to 0. Okay, at t equal to 0 we have to calculate the value of second derivative of capacitor voltage, del square bc upon del t square and del q bc upon del tq. How can we find this? Okay, what is the important about the capacitor? Capacitor voltage does not change instantaneously because capacitor is initially uncharged, means initially capacitor work as the short circuit. So capacitor voltage is 0 at t equal to 0 plus. Because what is the condition? BC0 minus equal to BC0 plus. So capacitor initially in charge, any capacitor voltage is 0 at t equal to 0. So it remains 0 at t equal to 0 plus. But value of del BCT over del T is not 0. So if we apply the KCL at this node. See, now we are applying the KCL. So current in this branch is BC upon 20 first, and current in this branch is, because we are getting the positive sign, if what we are taking, because this is plus sign, so this is BC. Okay, so that is BC minus e to the power minus t upon 10, because ut is 1, for t is greater than 0, plus what is the current across the capacitor, that is C del BC upon del t. So this is capacitor value is 1 by 20, del BC upon del t is 0, but del BC upon del T is 0. So equation of del BC, when we solve this equation, so del BC upon del T plus 3BC equal to 2e to the power minus T. But the capacitor voltage is 0 at T equal to 0. So this 3BC is 0. So del BC upon del T at T equal to 0 plus equal to 2e to the power minus T. And when we put T equal to 0, this is equivalent to 2. Unit is volt per second. So del Vc upon del T is 2 volt per second. Okay, if we differentiate this equation again, sorry, this equation again, so that is del square Vc upon del T square, 3 del Vc upon del T, and differentiation of 2e to the power minus T is minus 2 into e to the power minus T. Now put T equal to 0, we have the value of del Vc upon del T. So del square Vc upon del T become equal to minus 8 volt per second square. If we bound to next derivative, differentiate again this equation. So this is del q bc upon del t cube plus 3 del square bc upon del t square equal to 2e to the power minus t. Now put here del square bc upon del t square, and you will get the value of del q bc upon del t as 26 volt per second cube. Okay, so answer is minus 8 volt per second square and 26 volt per second cube. So my option B option is my correct option. Okay, so this is my third problem. Next, one more problem we are discussing. In the circuit shown below, voltage source 8 volt has been applied for a long time before the switch is open. Okay, find the IR0 plus. Okay, IR0 plus. When the 8 volt is applied for a long time, okay, so this switch is closed for a long time, capacitor work as the open circuit. Okay, so what is the voltage across this capacitor? This 8 volt divided into 8 2 into 6, so voltage across capacitor is same as voltage across the 6 ohm. So voltage across the 6 ohm is total voltage 8 divided by the total resistance 6 plus 2. So this is the current in the circuit, 8 upon 6 plus 2, and multiplied with this resistance 6 will give you the voltage. So the voltage across the capacitor BC0 minus is BC0 plus. So what is the capacitor property? The capacitor voltage does not change instantaneously. So this is BC0 minus is equal to the BC0 plus. Okay, and this is the same voltage across the resistance, because resistance is parallel to the circuit. So current in resistance IR is voltage divided by resistance 6, so that is 1 milliampere. So my option A is A option is my correct option. Okay, so that is the some basic problem related to the RC circuit. And in next lecture, okay, we will stop here, and in next lecture we will discuss the transient response of second order circuit with shortage. Second order circuit means circuit has both type of element, inductance and capacitance, and the equation is governed by the second order differential equation. So what will be the different type of condition as, and how can we solve the problem? We will also discuss about the short trick to solve the problem. Okay, thank you.